get. The German compared that to his side's penalty tally and mentioned the stark contrast between the two figures. Manchester United have had 42 penalties awarded to them since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer became the manager. In that time, Klopp's Liverpool have had just 19 spot kicks. Mentioning Klopp's comments, Fernandes says that he does not care about what people have to say about the issue and that it might be a ploy by Klopp to influence the referees. If I go to take the ball to the penalty spot, I have to do my job. The former Sporting CP midfielder then mentions that scoring penalties isn't as easy as people say it is. To prove that point, he stated the fact that Raheem Sterling has missed his last 3 penalties. Bruno Fernandes has 15 goals this season for the Red Devils, most of them from the penalty spot. It's good to see the 26-year-old midfielder not being sucked into mind games before a big fixture on the weekend. United are scheduled to take on Liverpool in a titanic clash on Sunday. The Red Devils are at the top of the table and lead their rivals by 3 points. If Liverpool win at Anfield, however, then the Reds would leapfrog Solskjaer's side to the summit on goal difference. Fernandes already has 15 goals and 9 assists in all competitions this season, and he would be hoping to add to that tally on Sunday. Manchester United should sign David Brooks. Manchester United may be about to reignite their interest in one of their long-term transfer targets if recent reports are to be believed. The Red Devils were reportedly interested in Bournemouth versatile midfielder David Brooks in the summer, but a move did not materialise. The Wales international has scored 4 goals and supplied 5 assists in 20 games for the Cherries this season, but it seems like his time at the Vitality Stadium could be coming to an end, as a move to the Premier League appears to be on the cards. Indeed, Aston Villa have apparently joined United in pursuit of Brooks after the Championship club softened their stance on keeping the Welshman. It's no secret Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to sign a winger in the January transfer market. The Manchester Evening News made it clear the club legend wants to bring in 4 new players over the course of the next 2 transfer windows, and Brooks seemingly remains on the shortlist. Adding someone like him to the squad would add some much-needed creativity, with the 23-year-old contributing to 9 goals across all competitions this season. The diminutive 5'6" in speedster has emerged as a breakout star at Bournemouth since his arrival nearly 3 years ago. The Welsh youngster has bagged 12 goals and 10 assists in 62 games, and is averaging 1.6 shots and 1.2 key passes per game this season. In contrast, he is taking more shots than Daniel James, and exceeds his countryman's 26.2 passes on average per game as well, which shows he far offers more of a threat in the final third. Should Brooks make the switch to Old Trafford, he may have to fight for a place, as Solskjaer has opted to start the likes of Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood and Juan Mata on the right wing in recent weeks. There's no denying the fact it would be a big ask for the Welshman to instantly make an impact, but he could be the perfect long-term replacement for Mata, as it's safe to say that the 32-year-old isn't getting any younger. He is a player that can do a little bit of everything. He is very good offensively, is creative, turns well with the ball, and is very intelligent. His first goal was sublime, and his second was very clever because he was running at an angle and just directed it backwards behind him, which was really impressive. If the Red Devils returned for the Welsh international this month, he could be a cheap and effective short-term solution to their problems on the right wing, as Transfermarkt currently value him at just 16 million. Carrick 2.0, Woodward must sanction man-out swoop for West Ham's Declan Rice. Manchester United can repeat their Facundo Pellistri masterclass last year by beating Chelsea to the signing of Declan Rice from West Ham in the summer. Rice has established himself as a first-team regular starter under David Moyes, and is widely considered to be one of the best holding midfielders in the Premier League. According to ESPN, the Red Devils are reportedly eyeing up a move for Rice, which would see them rival Frank Lampard's side next summer. However, it's claimed a move for Rice could be dictated by what happens to Paul Pogba in the summer, despite Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's insistence that the France international isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Solskjaer is keen to strengthen his squad at the end of this season, and a forward, central defender and a defensive midfielder will be at the top of his shortlist. It was only last year that United were embroiled in a transfer battle with Chelsea and Manchester City over the signing of highly rated Penarol winger Pellistri. He penned a 5-year deal with Solskjaer's side, which put paid to Lampard's hopes of snapping up the teenage sensation. If Ed Woodward can repeat the same trick with Rice, there's no denying the fact that it would be a bitter pill for the Blues boss to swallow, as he is known to be a big admirer of the England international. Despite his young age, the 22-year-old has featured 128 times for the Hammers and has scored 3 goals and supplied 5 assists in all competitions. But it is his defensive contributions that cannot be ignored. In fact, in 17 top-flight appearances this season, the Englishman is averaging 1.9 tackles and 2.1 interceptions this season, with Moyes lauding the fact he could arguably be my best centre-half and best midfielder right now. Should Pogba depart Old Trafford, his potential departure may create space for Rice in the squad, while there are still questions over Donny van de Beek. In a similar way to Michael Carrick, Solskjaer could emulate his predecessor Sir Alex Ferguson and deploy Rice as a defensive midfielder who can also play as a centre-back. You could also compare this to Scott McTominay, who was previously deployed in defence by Jose Mourinho during his time at Old Trafford. He has learned from Harry Kane and Mark Noble. Whilst West Ham's demands of £70 million for the midfielder could prove to be a major stumbling block, there's no doubt that he would make a fine addition to Solskjaer's squad. Get it done, Woodward, before it's too late. Borussia Dortmund identify Dutchman to replace Jadon Sancho. Manchester United must provide funds. Borussia Dortmund have identified PSV Eindhoven star Donny Almalen as the replacement for Jadon Sancho, should he make the move to Manchester United this summer. Malen returned from a serious knee injury earlier this year and has hit top form once again for the Eredivisie side, with 15 goals and 6 assists in all competitions. He's on course for his best season yet, and there is a growing belief in the Netherlands that he will be on the move come the summer. This is not only due to his goal-scoring touch, which he has rediscovered since his return from injury, but a newfound ability to assist and create goals as well, according to Soccer News. They explain that Malen has developed a new side of his game that has made him a more rounded attacking player, someone who can score goals, create chances and provide assists. This makes him a unique player and therefore an interesting transfer option for several clubs come the summer. Chief among them are Dortmund, who seem to have the most concrete interest in the player at this moment in time. Malen is seen as the successor to Jadon Sancho at the club, with the forward having been heavily linked with a move to Manchester United for the best part of the last year. Were Manchester United to pay Sancho's reported £100 million asking price, this would give Dortmund enough money to sign Malen, who has a £50 million asking price at PSV. This is the only way BVB can complete the deal. That, though, is a tricky affair in itself, as we discovered last summer when months of speculation about a move to Old Trafford ended with Sancho staying in Germany and Manchester United signing Facundo Pellistri and Amad Diallo instead. Man United win at Liverpool would be upset, Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer insists Manchester United are underdogs as the Premier League leaders target an upset win against champions Liverpool at Anfield on Sunday. United moved 3 points clear of Jurgen Klopp's men after their 1-0 win at Burnley on Tuesday. It is the first time United have been top of the English top flight so far into the season since the 2012-2013 campaign, when they were last crowned champions. But United boss Solskjaer tried to put the pressure on Liverpool by claiming his team's lofty position does not make them favourites. The next one is always the biggest. It's always the most important, said the United manager. Being, of course, where we are in the league, that just gives us more confidence and it's an indication of where we're at. But the game against the champions, they've got an amazing record at Anfield in the league. They haven't lost for many years, so of course it's a great test for us. Can we go there and cause an upset? Asked if United beating Liverpool would really be an upset, the Norwegian said, if you look at the last few seasons, I think it would be an upset and it would be a shock. Our position at the moment is a product of all the hard work that we've done in the training ground and what the players are putting down every single day. Please help our channel grow by hitting the subscriber button and bell icon to get notification when we publish a new video. Please like and share our videos to keep Manchester red.